Hey guys, and welcome back on my YouTube channel. It's your boy Troll. In today's video I want to discuss about few points in the game that I really think need to be improved. Now, a lot of you complained about similar issues, and obviously, we kind of have the same feedback overall. In some cases we agree, disagree, but I think for the 6 points that I'm gonna mention right now, we can all agree about them. Now I'm gonna talk about quality of life improvement or maybe a little bit of new content-ish. But yeah, overall there are some things that really need to be fixed because well, it's not gonna help basically to grow the game, and a lot of people, well, let's be honest, will stop playing even the game if those will not get changed. Now, since the game started, we kinda saw a good feedback from the developers and a feedback at all, I would even say. Some games, the developers don't even give you a feedback or they don't show you that they listen to you. For example, we had the addition of being able to do PvP while we still multi-farm in the game. But again, it's just on multi-farm, so you need those multi-farming attempts. But again, that's a step forward. It means that they listened to us. That was something we really wanted and asked for it. So again, it shows it's it's going in the good direction. Also, if we go back to the developers' answers that they gave us, I think a week ago, it also shows that they know what are our pain points, and they are kind of working on it. But again, the answers were kind of vague. Like we don't know exactly how things will change. Regardless, without any further ado, let's jump into the video and let's discuss about the first point that could be quite honest for me. It's something that has to change very soon. So as you know, in most of the content in the game, whenever you can actually do multiple battle, you can also make presets, which is basically like saving the team you want to use, and that team can use specific skills that you can either block, choose, give priority, etc. However, something that they really need to introduce, because it starts to be really, really needed the further you go into the game, is to be also able to choose who should we target on every wave. Or to be quite honest, not even every wave, but at least the last wave with the bosses. Now, for guild boss, obviously there's only one wave, you won't have to change a lot. But for example, for the dwarven dungeons, when you have a boss with two very, very annoying mobs, and you can't choose who to target first, for example, well, on Ram, obviously, we want to kill this Neshama, whatever, first. We just can't. Now, yes, if you go into the battle just with the energy, you can select manually who you will target. However, when you're gonna launch, I don't know, 100 battles, whatever, 10 battles, you can't choose who you're gonna target. And to be quite honest, 80% of the content, if I just select one target, especially for example on Ram, on the last stage, I will select him. There are stages like 26, 27 that I can pass. Maybe not 100%, but I can do it. But whenever I launch it fully automatic, so I just give AI the possibility to do whatever he wants without any specific targets, well, in 80% of the cases, I will actually die and not win. So I really believe being able to not only choose your skills, but also the targets, at least on wave 3, is just mandatory. Like, whenever you're gonna go higher and higher into the game, it's just becomes so needed. Like, honestly, for me, that's the biggest pain that I have right now, and it just doesn't allow me to progress further in the game unless I play manually stage by stage. Now, another issue we also have, and not a lot of you hate it, to be quite honest, is the fact that we cannot skip battles in the arena. Now, the 1-1 arena, the basic arena, is, again, obviously we would love to be able to skip the battles, but the battle itself, in most of the cases, isn't that long. But for example, if you have, you didn't calculate what you do and you go with the Okmin melee, whatever, against Alice, it can take up to 300 turns before you die or you win. So again, the skip battles, I think, is also something mandatory. I know a lot of you don't literally don't do 3 versus 3 just because it takes so much time. And to be quite honest, even in the guild arena, like it starts to be painful. I had one battle against someone with 15 people in one tower, and it took me like 30 or 40 minutes because this is also a 3-3 arena basically, and it just takes so much time. So I really truly believe that once they add a skip battle to the arena, a lot of more people will actually play it and enjoy arena and PvP generally speaking in this game. Because I agree, like spending, especially if you have multiple accounts, I have to spend like 30 minutes per account to fight. Sometimes I even have to wait to refresh because I just know there are fights I can't even win. So overall, the arena, it's not the greatest. Like I won't say it's bad. It's just it like this little improvement, this little quality of life improvement that will allow you to skip the battles, I think will bring a lot of players back into PvP right now. So yeah, let's go now to the next issue I have. So another issue I have, even while I'm, let's say, pay to win on a main account, that's a big issue for me, is basically the exclusive for the legendaries right now in the game are almost impossible to get. The only way to get exclusive is one, if you get a dupe, but again, it's not like you're gonna get hundreds of summons per week, so it's really hard. And the other way to get an exclusive legendary, which is limited to one per account, is the campaign quest. You're gonna get one legendary eye, and if I'm not mistaken, that's literally it. Like there is nothing else that will give you legendary or even epic eyes in this game. Like if we go into the faction abyss, I don't think there are any eyes here. Oh wait, no, there's literally no eyes. Okay, we're gonna get Agatha, but even like wow, there's literally zero eyes. Tower of Mark, I don't think there are any eyes either. Yeah, so there are literally, there's only 2 eyes you can go get in a, let's say, free to play way, because the game will give it for free if you accomplish something. But other than that, it's literally almost impossible to get. Like I said, yes, you can summon, and if you're lucky, you're gonna get dupes and you can increase the exclusive. But overall, even in the events, you have to pay. Like there's literally no way to get it. Like now we had the wish rebate, right? So if you get the heroes, you're gonna get the exclusive eye. Again, you need to summon. You don't really want those heroes, and you're kind of forced to summon some of the bad heroes to get this eye. There are some events, like for example, which one we had it? Where was it? In settlement? No. But yeah, there was, like, we also have those pay to win events. So for example, we're gonna have the Voyage coming up. We can get an exclusive eye, but again, you need to spend like 4,000 diamonds to get it. So right now, in terms of exclusives, I would say it's kinda impossible. And the problem is, I don't agree. I understand the point of developers because they came back to us with the exclusive issue because a lot of people complained about it. Okay, you're a bad example. Actually, mythic hero exclusives are way easier to get than legendaries. That's kind of sad, to be honest. But yeah, basically they said that exclusive is something that they did for pay to win players, and they feel like if they give it too easily or too much, the pay to win players will be, not happy. And I kinda, in a way, agree with it, but don't make it also impossible for us to get it. Like right now, if you have epic eyes, you need 10 of them to basically upgrade a legendary skill. Same way they did with the skill ups. So it's like, for example, the skill ups are great. You're gonna use 10 epic skill ups to level up one legendary skill, which I feel is actually working well. Because for the amount of epic skill ups you get per week, it's actually easy to get to 10. However, in terms of legend, like epic eyes, it's almost impossible. Like I don't see someone having 10 epic eyes within 1 year or even more. So like again, I understand their position, but at this stage, it's like anything they're gonna change, it's not like it's gonna affect the pay to win players because right now we don't get any. So they can't be unhappy because we just have none of them. So I don't know, maybe reduce, I mean, for sure reduce 10 to 5 and add at least one legendary eye per, I don't know, every 3 or 4 months or anything. like any way to get them, because again, right now there's literally zero way to get it unless you're actually gonna go and spend $100 or even more to get the eye. Because unless you're gonna spend on a specific event, the other way is the monthly packs where you're gonna buy one eye. But again, like even I will never spend fucking $100 and 120 on Android or Google Play for one legendary eye and 500 diamonds. Like it's $100. Unless you're a kraken or a huge whale, it's just not worth it. Like it's not worth it. So yeah, I think exclusive just needs to be changed in a way. Like they have to do something with it, because like at certain point, the difference between a pay to win account and a normal account becomes just impossible to beat or be better just because of those exclusives. Now, another problem, obviously, in the game, a lot of you say that there's a problem with food. However, I think that's very vague to say, and it's not very constructive, because just saying, but there's not enough of food, it doesn't really say how can we fix it. And for me, the issue for food starts with the issue of energy. The simple fact that we have to spend 100 diamonds for just 200 energy is the issue. I don't think I would ever say there's a problem with food in this game, because from the moment they fix the energy, and let's say it will be 100 diamonds to fully refill your energy, which for example for me right now would be 960, that would be easy. Because let's say you're gonna refill the energy. Say you're gonna pay 100 diamonds to refill full your energy. For my case, for example, it will be 160, and with 960, for me, 960, I can just go into the Dragon Cliff and 100 diamonds, boom, I have a 4-star egg. And I can kind of have not infinite food, but you see what I mean. Now, yes, I know Dragon Cliff is not the best of the options. I mean, that's the only option, but you know. But I think like once the energy problem will be fixed, the food problem will become smaller. Again, like if you pay 100 to get almost 1000 energy, you you're literally going to pay 100 diamonds for one 4-star egg, and then during the event you're gonna get even more. So again, I don't think food is an issue. I think it's just the energy that's an issue, because from the moment we have a lot of energy and we can farm more, the food will come and you will start to see the difference, and you start to feel less like the food is missing so much in this game. So for me, 100% the stamina issue needs to be fixed. 100 diamonds just for 200 energy, it's impossible. Like you can't play like as a free-to-play player, for example. You have to like not spend and keep your energy for at least a week to be able to finish an event. So this for sure needs to be readjusted. Another problem for a lot of people are also the XP potions and gold, right? So a lot of us, for example, whenever there's the enchantment event coming, a lot of us, we don't have the gold because we can't really farm. So again, this is also like connected to the energy issue. However, to fix it, if they don't fix the energy issue, I think what they should do is to create a separate event for example, potions and gold. So we had an event when you can, I don't know, receive double emblems, you can receive double eggs, you can also receive double rewards from your chest here. We had an event that basically the loot from this chest was doubled. What I think they should add, if they don't change the energy, is to at least get like a 5 days event where all the drops of gold and energy potions is doubled. And like if we get it for 5 days, combined with any farming event, obviously, I think the fact that we're gonna be able to farm so much potions and gold for the incoming events, like obviously, you know, this is something that you spend and keep and gather a lot for the future. I think that would be also something that could fix it. I don't think I would like the developers to focus and create specific dungeons for gold and potions. I would rather 100% they focus on actual new content, like I don't know, real-time arena, additional guild bosses, additional bosses that will give us just some rewards at all. I don't think I would want them to spend a lot of time developing a new dungeon that gives you potions and gold only. And by just adding a simple event where, I don't know, with double, triple loot for potions and gold, not only they know that we'll spend more energy, but at least for us, we will have the resources we need so badly. Uh, so that's it, and let's go to the last one, which is basically I'm just crying because yeah, I mean the last one is, I mean okay. So to be quite honest, the last one for me is the dispatch quest. Now, why is it a problem for me? Because I have, well, 3 accounts. And every time I have to come here, collect everything, click buy one, send everything. Then I go to another account and the same and the same. Like, why can't they just add a button, hop, you click on it, everything is dispatched. You come 3 hours later, you click on it, everything is collected what you can. You click again, you send new quest. Like, again, just a small quality of life change, and it will just save us like literally 10 minutes or even 20 if you have multiple accounts. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but again, just come here, send everything, then every 2-3 minutes you come back to collect one, to resend one. Like, just add this. It doesn't require a lot of development, and I think it will also help us to just do quicker our daily quest and not to lose a lot. But yeah, guys, this is everything for me personally that needs to be changed, or I would really like them to, I mean, I would like to see them do changes on those topics. I think for me and for a lot of you, this is a pain, and for some of you, it's literally a game stopper. And I truly believe if they change all of everything I just mentioned today, a lot of people will be way more happier, and the game will be just more fluid and accessible even for free-to-play players, without destroying, you know, this difference between a pay-to-win and a free-to-play player. But it will just give a hope for a free-to-play player to not maybe reach the same level as a pay-to-win, but at least to have hope that, you know, if you play a lot and if you put your energy into the game, at least in, I don't know, in 1-1 arena, you have a chance with the correct team to do something. Because right now, if someone has a exclusive 5 Sindo, exclusive 5 space, you can forget to ever win with him in this game. But yeah, guys, that's it from my end. I hope, I hope you will watch my videos. So yeah, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. And let me know in the comments what do you think about what I said.